How we do, bro? We getting the dub for the community. Oh, it's about time I didn't miss, right? Whoop. He took off, bro. This guy took off, brother. He took off, bro. He took off, bro. He didn't want none. He didn't want none, doubles. He didn't want none of that. What happened, bro? Come out to play. Hey, come on now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. You know what it's called. It's called Power Play. And we got a turkey over here who wants to play. Power Play, a mixture of Fortnite and stonks. Somebody's here, bro. Oh, right up there, bro. Look. My man went up there, bro. He don't want none, bro. He don't want none, bro. He don't want none. He don't want none of that. He don't want none of that, bro. He didn't want none, doubles. He didn't want it. Ooh, got an enemy. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Oh! Whoa, did you see that, bro? I got third party. Did you see that? Holy moly, man. Holy moly. All right. All right. Let's get the stonks going. Let's get a share party going on. Let's get subscribed to the YouTube channel at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Let's get subscribed. Let's get follows on x.com at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. And of course, we're also on Twitch at Coach Nick Money. And we're on TikTok at DBL Nicks. At DBL Nicks. And if you're new to the show, let me break it down to you. Let's get a share party. Let's get to the first 100 people. What we do basically is we go into the middle of the day, right after the morning rush and just before power hour that starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is generally when more volume comes in and you have more potential of parabolic runners, right? So what we do is we decompress from the morning trading by doing some Fortnite gameplay, and we dedicate it to you, the Indelible Tribe, and then between those games, we go through stonks that we're looking at that might be potential runners in the afternoon. Doubles during power hour. That's the power portion of the show. So the play portion of the show, power play. The play portion is the Fortnite gaming, and the power portion of it is the power hour preparation, where we basically do technical analysis and talk about stonks that we're going to look at the end of the show and in between the show for power hour. Yeah, and we also share with you one of our custom scanners. We have multiple custom scanners, high-level scanners in our Discord community, very high level. This is the market mover scanners that we're going to be using to take a look at the stocks at. These are the top movers, and we also have a breakout scanner. We have an early watch list. We also have access to news search features to search the news to see what the catalysts are for the stocks. And of course, we have scanners that work pre-market, regular hours, and after hours. Yes, indeed. They work all those times, doubles, all those times. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, the scanners provide float and volume, not just volume. They're available pre-market, regular hours, and after hours. So they're the real McCoy, not garbage. Not garbage, doubles. Not garbage. And our Discord community also has a 4-day special that you could try out the Discord for $9.99. You'll have access to all these tools, plus the early watch list that comes out at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday for the next day. And that early watch list is fire, because it almost always has 1 to 4 stocks that are parabolic runners the next day. Like, for example, VERO was a stock that was alerted as an early watch list yesterday at 6:30 p.m. and it ran quite strongly today pre-market doubles. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We also alerted RILY yesterday as an early watch list, and it too ran quite strongly. Currently, it's up 37%. So yeah, so that's the story. So let's take a look at some of these stocks. Let's get a share party going on. Let's get to the first 100 so that we can discuss these stocks and go over them. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's get a share party. Why not, right? We'll take a look at VMAR. Okay, VMAR is going to be the first stock that we're looking at. We can see that VMAR has formed a bull pennant. So support is the underlying portion of the pennant, and resistance is the upper portion of the pennant. We could see that the RSI is neutral, which is understandable. Again, we are watching this chart during a slower time of the day. It is 1:36 p.m. You still have a solid hour and 24 minutes before power hour actually kicks in. So what we'd like to see happen is, as time goes on, we'd like to see volume come in. These volume candles get bigger, and this RSI start pulling upward towards the oversold area to suggest a bullish pattern. Right now, we do have a bullish pattern with the 9 EMA, which is right here, being above and stacked above the VWAP. So the price action's above VWAP right off the bat. That's generally a bullish pattern. And if you have the 9 EMA stacked on top of the VWAP, that's even more of a bullish pattern. So we're going to keep an eye on whether or not the price action on VMAR stays up above this trend line, and hopefully can get some momentum and volume to break through the resistance of this trend line right over here. Because in essence, that's what a bull pennant basically is. It's 2 trend lines. It's the upward trend line, which provides support, and which is this line right here, and it is the downward trend line that shows you where resistance is. So really, that's what a bull pennant is, doubles. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. No fancy schmancy stuff, doubles. You know what I mean? No, 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 baby. No, 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 no. Anyway, so that's the story with VMAR, okay? VMAR also had some news that, wait a minute, what was the news? What was the news? They halted a bunch of times. Did they have any news? Let's see. An initial offering, they had an initial offering yesterday. So that was the story that was going on, and they also have Q4 results in 2 weeks. So that's the other issue that's going on with this stock. So we're going to keep an eye on it. It is currently up 176%. It was up even more than that. So we'll keep an eye on this fella and see what happens. We're going to put it on the burner right now, doubles. Put it on high heat, all right? High heat, doubles. Simmer. Let it simmer on high heat. We'll come back and check you out in a little while, VMAR. AMCI ran really strong yesterday. It was choppy today, but it did run quite a bit today. That's AMC Robotics Corporation. The RSI is neutral. Volume has subsided, and we can see that it had 63 million rotation and 63 million in volume today. So it's moving up there. It's currently up 80%. And right now it has formed what could potentially be considered a cup and handle formation. Let's get the graffiti pencil activated, baby. Right over here. Right here. And there's your cup and handle. Doubles. The old cup and handle routine, you know what I mean? Like that, right? So that's a bullish pattern. But my concerns are that the price action is very choppy, and that could be as a result of the fact that this is a second-day continuation. So when there is second-day continuation, usually there's more of a battle between the buyers and the sellers. There usually are more people trying to short the stock because they know that the stock has already been running the previous day, and that oftentimes causes this choppiness. Let's get a share party go on. So this particular stock is going to be a much more difficult stock, in my opinion, to trade. Again, you got to do your own due diligence. I'm not a stock advisor and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you stock or financial advice. This is just the show. In fact, we got a bright red sign that says not financial or stock advice on the screen. We tell you what's up. You know, none of that fugazi nonsense that, you know, we're in front of a Lamborghini, and we're telling you that you got to do what we tell you. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Rent a Lambo? Come on. Cardboard. It's a cardboard box, yo. Cardboard. Cardboard, I tell you. Anyway. Doubles. Yeah. Doubles. Yeah. How you doing, bro? You all right? Did I say hello to the people? I forgot if I said hello to the peoples. Did I say hello to the Indelible Tribe? You did welcome them. Did I? Did I say that it's Coach Nick Money in the house? Did I do that part? I think so. Well, I'm going to do it again. It's Coach Nick Money in the house, Doubles. And it's DBL Nicks in the house, a.k.a. the Rainmaker. And we got the secret weapon, the Serengeti specialist herself, prancing around, constantly snarling ABCD bull patterns for the Indelible Tribe. The one, the only, the Serengeti specialist herself, DBL Moms. Hey, DBL Moms, come on, better than that. 1, 2, 3, DBL Moms. Oh, come on, man. Have some coffee. DBL Mom, have some coffee. Have some coffee. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Let's get a share party. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it to 200 doubles. So let's take a look at SRXH. SRXH ran quite extensively pre-market. DBL Moms, how high did it run? Do you remember?
SRXH?
Yeah. Do you remember how high it ran? 326% pre-market. Let's get a share party. Let's get to 200. So it ran really strong, but it looks like it pumped and it dumped. Wait a minute. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why? It pumped and it dumped. So now what it needs to do, Doubles, what it needs to do is it needs to break this downtrend over here. Let's get rid of this thing right here. Get out of there. Get out of there. It needs to break this downtrend. It's below VWAP. I don't like the fact that it pumped and it dumped. The company announced it signed an agreement to acquire EMJ Crypto Technologies. So that was what got it running the way it was running, SRXH. And that's what pushed it up 326%. But then a huge reversal. It was a heavier floated stock at 18 million. Not ridiculous, not really a ridiculous number for a stock that started out sub-dollar, right? Had a lot of volume, 296 million, but it looks like they probably diluted because it just crashed like a ton of bricks. So it needs to break this trend line and get above the VWAP. The VWAP's at 39 cents to become Shamexe, maybe to me, but I have trust issues, Doubles. Once you do a Flushosaurus Rex, you know what I mean? Yes. I don't know. I don't like it. Doubles. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like it, Doubles. What am I going to tell you? I just don't like it. You know what I mean? In fact, I don't like it so much that I'm going to change my skin, bro. I'm changing my skin, bruh. I'm going to change it. I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know. Who should I change it to? Doubles? Who should I change the skin to? Who's that? That's gonna stand out too much. Actually, maybe in the biome it may not, right? In the snow biome it wouldn't, but in the other biome it would. I don't know. What about this one? This was one of your favorite skins. Remember that? That was one of your favorites. How about that one? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with this one? What's going on? Hey yo! Wow, this one's quite martial arts-esque. Hey, Booger, bro. Booger. Jonesy, bro. Jonesy. Doubles, what do you think? I don't know. Who should I be? I haven't worn this in a hot minute, bro. Remember I used to wear the skin all the time? Maya? Yeah. I used to wear Maya all the time. You know what? Back to Maya it is. Back to Maya. I haven't worn Maya in a hot minute. Right, Doubles? This skin is actually pretty cool because you were able to customize it and make it look whatever you want it to look like. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be Maya. Okay, so SRXH needs to break this downtrend. And let's take a look at CPAC. And we could look at the scanner from the custom scanner from our Discord, and it shows that it's a 42 million float stock, and only 3 million shares have exchanged in hands. So there is very little volume on this, which will make it susceptible to sudden drops. And you can see these candles with these tails over here, top tails and bottom tails, usually indicative of sudden Droposaurus Rex. So it is particularly tricky wiki because of the low float, but I guess we could say that there's a possibility that this could be a bull pennant. So let's be positive about it and put the trend line over here. But this is not a stock that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside because there's just not a lot of volume. You know what I mean? Doubles, volume. RSI is neutral. But again, power hour is not here yet, and maybe Power Hour will bless this particular stonk with volume. The shares are trading higher. They signed an agreement to purchase 50.01% of the company's owner inversions ASPI SA of the Hochschild Group, whatever that means. I don't know. I don't know what it means, Doubles. I don't know, but anyway, it sounds pretty good to me, I guess, you know? Whatever, Doubles, whatever. Let's take a look at Riley, R-I-L-Y. Doubles, double trouble. All right, it's kind of choppy, okay, but it's formed a somewhat double bottom over here, so that could be bullish. RSI is moving upward, but the issue is it's moving on relatively low volume at 15 million because the float is 21 million. So there's your issue. So even though RSI is pushing up, we have the issue of light volume. And again, if I spread this out, you could see that there's a lot of quick, sudden drops because of the lack of commitment on the part of buyers. The shares are trading higher after the company reported Q2 financial results. So that's the situation with RILY. Let's get a share party going on. Let's get to 300. We're almost at 200. Let's get to 300 doubles. Let's go, Doubles. Let's go. Ha ha. I laugh at you. Ha. EDHL. Now, this is a stock that has a history of dropping suddenly, and that's why I'm not a big lover of it. It is a 9 million float stock, under $1, so the float's not too horrible, but only 5 million in volume. So the volume is lower than the float. And, you know, it's up 41%, but I just don't like the way the price is moving. RSI is dipping down. It needs more volume to be shamexy to me. Otherwise, I say no for now. For now, maybe if you get some volume, we could chat. But right now, no. All right, VMAR in the bull pennant, but again, 9 EMA is pulling down towards the VWAP, which is not the end of the world because it could be a tighter stacking of the VWAP and the 9 EMA, as long as price action stays above the VWAP. Right? We don't want a break of the VWAP, and we certainly don't want a break of this upward trend line of the bull pennant. We also want to see the RSI start to curl. But again, it's still an hour and 11 minutes away from power hour. So we're in a slow period of time. We'll keep an eye on this particular stonk, and now we're going to go and try to get a dub for the community. If you have any questions about any stocks, if you want some charts to be looked at, if you have any general questions, put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat, Doubles, right? Put it in the chat, Doubles. Put it in the chat, Doubles. Put it in the chat. How did I do? I'm all right? You all right? Everybody's all right? Indelibles! Share it up. Let's go try to get a dubification, Doubles. How about that game yesterday, bro? That was on stream, right? That game? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was a nice ending. Had a purple pump, a blue AR, and my man came out of the storm, and I domed him with the spaz, the purple spazzer, right, Doubles? Right? Huh? No, I went into the storm after I domed him, and then he pulled the P90. And I domed him again with the purple spaz, and that was the end of it. It was just so sad. Not for me, for him. Huh? I put him to sleep. I said, "Not, fella. Not, fella. Hey, what do you want? What do you say? Get out of here. This is my casa. My casa. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't you see that I claim this? Come on now. Come on now. It's mine, I tell you. All right, let's get that share party going on. Let's get the 300. You know, I typically wouldn't be landing at Frosty Flights, but because it's a new biome, I don't know. I feel like I should be obligated to do it. I don't know. Doubles, what do you think? What do you say? What do you think? I don't know. I really don't like landing there, but there's something about the fact that it's new for the season, you know? Doubles, when is the next update for this season? Is it tonight? Do you know? Because I really want to see Polar Peak start poking out. You know, I really want to start landing there. I mean, it's just so nostalgic to me. You know, Polar Peak, right, Doubles? Right? Very nostalgic. It was already defrosted. It looks like it's starting to defrost a little bit, right? Still? What do you think? A little bit or no? Look, the people are actually landing there now, but there's like nothing there, bro. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's a tough place to land. Not a lot of loot. You know what I mean? Doubles. Not a lot of loot. Yeah, no, the castle's... Bro, when the castle thaws out, that place is massive and it's loaded with goods and products. Yeah, goods and products, I tell you. Yeah. Ooh, stinkies. Yummy. Yummy. Yeesh, they are. They are, I tell you, they are. Look at this, Doubles. Look at what I got. I gotta do... Somebody's here. Where, bro? Get out of here, bro. I already lose this joint. What's wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you, you clown? What a clown, bro. What a clown, bro. I don't know. I got 2 SMGs. I don't really like that, bro. Guess somebody's down below. Alright, let's get that, I guess, right? Shotgun over there. Alright. So that's the story. Doubles, what do you think, man? You doing alright? Now, I'm not looking at STAI because that's just basically a stock that did a reverse split. And also there's like another one, TTSH. That's another reverse split as well. So I'm not really concerning myself with those because those readings are not accurate. Doubles, they're not, I tell you. It was more than that. It was like 33,000%, bro. But what it really was, Doubles, it was a reverse split, bro. It was a reverse split 3,000 to 1, bro. So they were in trouble. I'm just saying. They'd be in trouble, son. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Baba. Baba Rooney. Baba Rooney. Yes, sir. Alright. I feel like I should leave, bro. I got all my loot. There's nobody here. I should go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to land on somebody. Landing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The sound of the police. Wait, actually, it's Parabolics, right? But we took it from that song. Right? We took it from that song, right? We did. Doubles, I want to land on somebody, Doubles. I want to land on somebody. What do you think, Doubles? I'm telling you, bro. Ooh, look at there. We got a fella right there. Bro, what the hell's going on, man? Alright, let's go take a look at the stocks. I don't know. That's a rough start, bro. I don't know. 2 games in a row. No bueno. Let's take a look at... dude, it was me. I just missed my shots. I should have built up on them. You know? I pushed too much. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I'm streaming. I hate when people call me when I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Doubles. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with them, Doubles? What's wrong with folks? Don't you know I'm streaming? I'm a streaming, baby. I'm a streaming. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gracious. All right? They're messing with me, Doubles. Why are they messing with me? Why? Leave me alone, I tell you. Let me do my thing. I'm trying to have a little time with my indelibles. Come on now. Let's take a look at some of these stocks. So anyway, STAI is basically just a reverse split, so we're not concerned about that. Let's get a share party. VMAR is in this pennant. We drew this pennant a while ago. We're waiting to see if the 9 EMA will start to curl upward. Hopefully it does. Yeah. So we're going to keep an eye on VMAR. We're going to keep an eye on it at the $1.05 right now. It's at the $1.05, 9 EMA stacked above the VWAP, and we're watching the RSI, hoping for it to curl. So that's the situation with VMAR. Let's take a look at SRXH. Again, that stock ran very hard pre-market and then crashed and burned really hard. It needs to break this general downtrend right here. It's basically in a channel below VWAP, so it needs volume love to potentially come back. We'll see what happens with it. They entered into some kind of a crypto technology agreement, and they actually were up well over 300%. You can see the price action pumping up, and then it almost round tripped completely. So that's no bueno. Now, TTSH, this stock is showing on the scanner at almost 30,000%, but that's not accurate. That's what happens whenever these stocks do reverse splits. They initially show up as really high percentages, right? But this is not the case with the stock. It basically is just a reverse split, and you could see that it already crashed right after the reverse split. So, And it's also delisting, as far as I understand, or maybe it did a reverse split to prevent the delist. I don't know, something along those lines. But it's definitely some kind of a 3,000 to 1 reverse split. So not interesting. No. AMCI formed a bull cup and handle. This is on a continuation play. You can see that right now everything is relatively quiet. There is no indication that buyers or sellers are controlling it. Obviously, volume is down. It is still an hour away from power hour. We'll keep an eye on it because it did run parabolic and it is up still 80% and it has formed a cup and handle, but it's very choppy on a second day continuation. So that's the story, Charlie. R-I-L-Y. R-I-L-Y. And this one over here has formed what appears to be a double bottom bull pattern. So here's one bottom and two bottoms, right? Right there, right? So, oh man, that doesn't look right, bro. Huh? That don't look right, bro. What? Well, I'm just going to say it looks like a cursive W. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say nothing else because I don't know. It's like a cursive W, right? Uh-huh. That's what it is. Yes. Yes. DBL moms, it's not anything other than a cursive W. It's a double bottom pattern. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Get your mind out of the gutter, folks. Come on now. It's just a double bottom. A double bottom. But it just doesn't have enough volume right now. So that's the issue, right? It needs volume. Riley needs volume. 21 million float, 16 million volume. So volume actually increased on this. Now, if it can break through this area over here, $5.35 to let's say $5.50, then we would be out of that zone that would be considered a potential double top risk, right? Because here's a top and there's a top. So we're going to say that it needs to break out of that general zone over there. So let's go ahead and put a line right around here. We want to see it get above that line right over there. Right there, doubles. Right there, I tell you. We want to see some breakout right there. That's what we're looking for with Riley. EEX. Let's take a look at this one. This was popping up a little bit earlier. Let's see what's going on with this. Emerald Holding. Okay, they announced that it had begun a review of potential strategic options and reaffirmed its FY25 financial guidance, which doesn't really mean much, but it is trending upward on a light volume, 870,000 shares, and it is a 12 billion float stock, and it is currently up 37%. So something that we'll keep an eye on. It doesn't really pique my interest that much at this point, but you never know what happens, right? As time goes on. CPAC in a pennant formation. CPAC in a pennant formation. However, it is a 42 million float stock with only 3 million in volume. So flush risk potential, I would say, with this one. So we're going to go back to VMAR. VMAR. It needs to break through this pennant. We'll keep an eye on it. I would have to say it is the leading gainer, right? So that is going for it. And it is in a bullish pattern. And the 9 EMA is stacked above the VWAP, also a bullish pattern. We want to see the RSI start to move upward. That would be another indicator. And we want to see volume candles start to come in. That would also be another bullish indicator. Nice big green candles for the volume. We got 411 folks here. Let's get a share party going on. Let's share it up. We still have 57 minutes for power hour to begin. So we're going to put these stonks on high simmer, doubles. Put it on high heat. Let it simmer, baby. Let it cook. Let them cook. And now doubles, I'm going to try to get a victory royale. I'm getting annoyed though, you know? Like I am, you know, because I don't know, making silly mistakes, bro. You know, I'm making silly mistakes, and I don't know. I hate when I play like this. You know what it is? I'm kind of tired, bro. Yeah. I had my coffee. DBL Moms hooked me up with coffee. But you know, I'm a little, you know, I didn't get to bed early. I was watching the movie, doubles. Did I tell you about the show I'm watching? What's the show? The show is called The Last Ship, bro. And yeah, it's a pretty good show. It's about, well, I don't know. I don't want to like spoil it for anyone who wants to see it, but you know, if you're into binging series, it's like a 5-season series, and it's about this virus, right, that basically wipes out most of humanity. And this Navy ship has a doctor who's trying to locate, you know, some kind of inoculation, you know, an inoculation for the virus, you know. So that's what the show's about, you know. Yeah.
Coronavirus.
No, yeah, I know, right? Please don't remind me. Come on. Don't remind me. That's like a bad memory. That's a bad memory. Was that from a YouTube show?
That was from, I believe that
Cardi B said did that?
yeah, she did. She said like that. She put some sort of promo for coronavirus. And she's like, coronavirus.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Cardi B? She's from the Bronx, right? The Boogie Down Bronx? The Boogie Down Bronx. The Bronx, y'all. She's from the Bronx, y'all. You know what I'm saying, Doubles? She's from the Bronx. Uh-huh. 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 Right, Doubles? All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, Doubles. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Man, I should not have landed here. This is too far, bro. I don't know why I decided to land here, bro. I don't know. Oh, look, Doubles, look. Look. Things are starting to show up. Look at that. From the last game. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Wow, look at that. Bro! It's Bro. Dude, I will be landing at Polar Peak pretty soon, Doubles. I will be landing at Polar Peak. I will be doing it, Doubles. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. Now, if I could get a shotgun, that would be nice, right? Doubles, a shotgun.
Yep.
A shotgun. A shetty. Let's get a shetty over here. Or not. Let's get that thing, I guess, right? I don't like this thing at all, but alright, whatever. Coronavirus. It really was Cardi B, bro?
Yeah. For sure.
Really? Wow. Wow. I tell you, wow. She's funny as heck, bro. Was she trying to be funny? Oh my, really? Wow.
And like she said it in such a funny way that people get it.
Wow. Wow.
She was warning about the dangers of it. And it was definitely
No. No joke. No joking. Bye-bye. Why did it take so long to get this guy? All right. So she was trying to be serious, but it became a meme, huh?
It did.
My goodness gracious, huh?
Migration.
Oh, migration, bruh. Oh, migration, bruh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Let me know if anything starts to run, Doubles. Let me know. Will ya? Will you let me know? Let me know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Can I get some decent weapons, bro? What do you think? What do you think, bro? I don't have an AR, bro. I don't know. I want an AR. I want an AR. Checking everywhere and there's no P9 there. P9 there, I tell you. I do need an AR, bro. You know what? I'm gonna move.
By the way, a little thing you can do if you really want to have some fun on those planes, if you have a rocket launcher, is get onto the little passenger seat.
Get on. You mean get on the wing because there is no passenger seat.
That's what I mean by what passenger seat.
Yes, sir.
There ain't no other passenger seat.
No, there is not.
If somebody shooting you in the back and you have a rocket launcher, you just get on the little wing, turn around, fire the rocket launcher at their face, and they will go down.
Just like that, right? Doubles.
Yeah, after me.
Somebody did it to you?
Yeah, somebody did it to me, and I did it to that person.
Oh my.
Got my revenge, though. Got my get back.
Uh-huh.
That's what he get.
Uh-huh, Doubles. Uh-huh. Ooh, look.
Get back.
Look at that. They got a little droppy drop over there. Shall we go for it? Shall we dance? Oh, somebody's there, bro. All right. Dude, they put up a porta foot. Seriously, bro? Seriously, bro? You that guy? You that guy, bro? Bruh. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, you know? Volcano blows. Dun, 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 dun. I wanna like land on somebody, bro. But I can't find nobody, bro. Why is everybody hiding, bro? You know what? I'm gonna take height here. Let me take some height, bro. Let me go up a little bit. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's take a little height so you can see the map a little bit better, right? Yes, sir. Get a little bit better view of what's going on. I don't see nobody. Doubles. Do you see anybody? I tell you, man, this is annoying because everybody hiding. Why you hide? Because I got a plane. The plane. Let's get a share party going on. SRXH trying to move up ever so slightly. Yes, sir. Okay. I don't know. I don't see nothing here. Doubles, I don't see nothing here. Nothing, honey. I don't see nothing here. I don't see anything, Doubles. I don't see anything. We're trying to get somebody to start shooting at us so we can go get them, you know? But nobody's doing that, you know? I don't know, bruh. Bruh, I don't understand it. I tell ya. I don't know. There's a drop over here somewhere. Right over there. I don't know. There's a drop. Shooting nearby. But I don't see nobody. I don't know. Do you see anybody, Doubles? I don't see nobody. I don't know. Maybe I should take this drop. What do you think? Should I take the drop, Doubles? We'll hang out here for a while. I mean, we got some time. You know what I mean? We got some time. SRXH 78%, CPAC 51%, Riley 43%. 43%. Oh my. Oh my. Goodness gracious. Oh, migration. I tell ya. Oh, migration. Ooh, migration. Alright, it should have dropped by now, I would think, right, Doubles? Did it drop yet? Yes, it did. Yes. Yes. It did. It did. Doity. Oh, come on, bro. Seriously? That's all you gave me? Really, bro? All that for nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. Nothing, I tell you. All right. Let's go. Let's get into zone, Doubles. Let's get into zone. Let's just get into zone. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was like all excited. Thought there was going to be a nice drop. I needed an AR. You know what I mean? Up, somebody's shooting at the coach. Somebody's shooting at the coach, Doubles. Let's see if we can partake in some festivities with that person. Where you at, critter? Where you hiding? I see you, fella. I sees you. Oh! He wasn't ready. What happened, bruh? What happened, bruh? What happened, bro? What happened?
What happened?
Yeah, you're not shooting anymore. What happened, bro? Oh, Billy Bad shooting at me. What happened, bro? Oh, really? I know, dude. Yo, dude. But he just got hit with the trap. Why didn't he? Yo, he got hit by the trap and he didn't take any damage. How could that be?
Maybe it's his trap.
What? No, it was my trap, dude.
What? Oh, he's hacking.
Dude, that's weird. Bro, that is weird.
Nah, that dude's hacking.
He took no damage, bro.
No damage means.
No, that's not cool. Not cool.
Not cool.
All right. Anyway, we're still looking at VMAR. Still in a bull pennant. It needs volume. RSI is still neutral, same as before. Pets is up. Let's take a look at what's going on with Pets. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. Go ahead and check it out, fellas. Check it out. Go ahead and check it out. Also, make sure you subscribe. You're following us on x.com, aka Twitter, at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money, we provide 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, financial news on x.com, as well as pre-market, regular hours, and after-hours content, everything and anything having to do with micro-cap and small-cap stocks, whether it's technical analysis, filings, checking on different filings, news, press releases, things of that nature. All of that is on x.com at Coach Nick Money. Great content on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. Live streaming on Twitch as well at Coach Nick Money. And of course, you got to have that TikTok at DBL Nicks. DBL Nicks, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. And of course, if you want to take advantage of joining the Discord, gaining access to multiple custom scanners exclusive only to our Discord community. You're looking at one of them, the Market Mover Top Gainer scanner on the screen, the left side of the screen. It includes volume as well as float, plus the news pertaining to the stock and much more important information like 52-week lows, 52-week highs, and much, much more. Okay, all that information. The ability to search stocks that you're interested in and get the information as far as what the news is pertaining to that stock. We got that feature as well. The community is incredible. A lot of educational content, massive amounts of educational content doubles. You know that. Okay? Big time. And of course, a very supportive community and also very supportive us, right? Because we're there to help you out, to make sure that you are moving closer and closer to achieving your goals and aspirations and dreams. But ultimately, it's your responsibility. You know what I mean?
We hope that making a stock pun. We hope that you grow. You grow.
We help you grow. There you go. There you go, Doubles. We help you grow. But at the end of the day, you got to keep educating yourself and improving and doing that, and we'll give you a bunch of tools to help you out with that, and we'll guide you on how to use those tools. We'll teach you the ways that we trade so that you could try out what we do. Again, there's no guarantees ever with anything, and that's the God's honest truth that a lot of folks don't tell you, right? But what we can guarantee you is that we'll show you what works for us, and hopefully you'll garner some information from it that'll be helpful for you. Okay, so go ahead and click the link in the description or in the pinned comment for a 4-day trial for $9.99 doubles. $9.99. The link's in the description. Go ahead and click it. Click it good. We're looking at PETS. PETS is currently up 41%. The company received an acquisition proposal, right? That's what came about, and at $4.25 a share, and right now the price action is just below that level. So that's PETS's situation. RSI is in the overbought area, and it looks like it's set up in a bullish way because the 9 EMA is above the VWAP, but it's pulling really far away from the VWAP, and it's moving on relatively low volume. It's a 16 million float stock with only 10 million volume, so a pullback wouldn't be out of the question, but it does look somewhat bullish, and hopefully as we get closer to power hour, it'll start to see more volume, and we'll see more activity with PETS doubles. Yay. Let's get a share party, man. We're almost at 600. Let's go for 700. 700. Let's see what's going on with VMAR. We were looking at VMAR in that bull pennant, still not breaking out. So we'll go and check out AMCI. AMCI ran very bullish on Monday. Today's Tuesday. And now it's forming a cup and handle bull pattern, but it needs volume. It is above the VWAP. The 9 EMA is stacked above the VWAP as well. So those are all nice indications, but we could see that the RSI is still neutral and it needs some volume love, which is understandable because we are still quite a ways away from power hour. It is still 39 minutes away. SRXH ran 320 some odd percent this morning on news that they were acquiring a crypto technology company, blah, blah, blah. But you could see it pumped and then it dumped and almost completely round tripped. So yeah, it's going to need volume love. It's below VWAP. The RSI is oversold. I don't know. Yeah, you ran 320 some odd percent this morning, but really, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? The Indelible Tribe deserves better. So get your act together if you want me to even think about you. Okay? You need to look better than that. You're letting yourself go. You had a beautiful bull pennant, you had a nice bullish aggressive move, and then you let yourself go. Look at you now. What's going on? I don't want to chart shame you, but you basically did a round trip. What am I supposed to say? I mean, it's not chart shaming. If you round tripped almost, you know what I mean? I get so upset with stocks that do that. It upsets me. It's upsetty spaghetti doubles. Upsetty spaghetti. All right, so CPAC, also a bull pennant. Looks like it's trying to break out of that bull pennant. Look, doubles, see? It's trying. Okay, it's trying, but it is a heavy floated stock at 42 million shares with only 3 million in volume. So the volume is quite low. It had news. It's up 52%. But the fact that the volume is so low and the float is so high, and this is not a cheap stock. It's $10 and change. You know what I mean? I mean, if you were 30 cents, 40 cents, I could say, okay, all right, you got a heavier float, but you're under $1. But I can't say that about you, CPAC. I can't say that about you. You know what I mean? But that being said, you're trying to break out of the pennant. So, okay. All right, we'll see. We'll watch you. We'll keep an eyeball on you. Just one. All right, this one over here. My gracious, this is a double bottom with Riley. They had positive Q2 results, and now it just broke through this resistance area. Riley, $5.59. $5.59. So it has formed a double bottom, and we'll see what happens if it can keep moving on up to the big time, to the deluxe apartment in the sky. That was from George Jefferson, right? The Jeffersons doubles. I told you about the Jeffersons, you know?
Yes.
I told you about the Jeffersons. I told you.
Yes.
That's like an old show. It was a spin-off from All's in the Family. All's in the Family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. All right. It just hit a high of 574. I think we're going to keep an eye on this one. Riley. Why not? We'll keep an eye on it. All right. So that's what's going on. Let's get a share party. Let's get to 700. And if you have any stocks you want us to take a look at, go ahead and put it in the chat. We'll check it out. Oh, hold on. Mark Roach. I love the Jeffersons as a kid. Me too, man. It was great. You know, it was a great spin-off. I think there was a couple of spin-offs from All in the Family, right? There was Maude, right? And then there was All in the Family, right? It was all that stuff, right? Meathead and, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, man. It was funny because I was having, Mark, I was having a conversation with DBL Nix, and, you know, he's heard me sing the Jefferson song all the time. But he never knew it was a show from the 70s because, you know, obviously he wasn't around back then.
I didn't exist.
So, yeah.
I wasn't even a twinkle.
You weren't even a twinkle, my little son. You weren't. No. You were like you weren't even a contemplation.
Would have been a contender.
Mark wants us to check out BEAT. Let's check it out. BEAT. Let's get some information on it. BAT. Look it up, doubles. Let's see what the float and volume and all that stuff is. It obviously ran a couple of days ago, and it's currently up 27%. Let's see what's going on with it. Let's take a look at it. Let's give it a Fibonacci retracement first of all, so we can get some key levels of support and resistance drawn out for us. Okay, so we could see that it is below the resistance area of $3.44. The price is below the 90 MA. We could see that the 90 MA is stacked above the VWAP. Now, that's generally a bullish pattern, but what you typically want to see is a tight stacking of the 90 MA and the VWAP like you see over here, because that's usually indicative of a bullish breakout, which is exactly what happened. As the 90 MA starts to pull away from the VWAP, what that typically means is that the price action is extended. Why? Because the 90 MA is a much more shorter time framed moving average, and it's far more reactive. So if anything is bullish, it's going to move much faster upward than the VWAP. If anything is bearish, it's going to move below the VWAP much quicker than the VWAP starts to dip. So right now, what we have is a bullish pattern in the sense that the 90 MA is above the VWAP, but because of the large separation between the two and the fact that the VWAP is not keeping up, it's extended. So a pullback is in order, and that's exactly what you're seeing here on the chart. You're seeing a top tail, which is a signification that the buyers have fatigued and sellers have taken over. So now you're seeing the 90 MA start pulling downward. What we want to see happen if it continues to pull downward is we want to see it hold support at $3.20. And if it fails at that point, we want to see it stay above the VWAP, which is at $3.08 right over here. That's what we're looking to see. Obviously, volume is subsiding because we still have quite a bit of time before power hour shows up. And the RSI was in the overbought area, and now it's cooling off, which is understandable because the buyers have to basically sell off for profits, and you're seeing that the RSI is starting to dip downwards. So the question is, does it hold center line, or does it keep on dipping further down to the oversold area? That's going to be something that we're going to keep an eye on. The good news is it's above VWAP, and it's still very, very early for power hour. Let's take a look at BEAT's information. Let's see if we can find anything on BEAT. BEAT. Let's see what is going on with it. Let's take a look. Is there any news on it? There was. It was one of 3 penny stocks to watch. That was part of it, right? So that was part of what was said at 10 o'clock this morning on it. And was there anything else? I don't see anything else on that. Right. I don't see any other news pertaining to that. Let's take a look at the structure of the stock. Let's take a look at what the float and volume is. Let's take a look at that. All right, so the float on this stock and volume is as follows. The float is 29 million. So it's a little bit six-time rotation, a 4 to 6-time rotation volume to float ratio. We don't have that, right? So we want to see some volume come in. It's still bullish, and it looks much more attractive if it can, obviously, if it can hold VWAP, and if it can hold 320, even better, right? So, and we're still early for power hours, so there's still more time for volume to come in. Let's see what Mark said. I'm a kid from the 70s. Me too, man. Me too. I'm holding since 12.10 at $1.24, right? Because it's been running for days. So yeah, that's good, man. That's a nice average price. Very good. Your target, if 450 and 5 and 6 next few days, my opinion. I hope so, man. A lot of it's going to depend on volume. It's getting some good press. You know what I mean? So and you're in pretty cheap, and I'm sure you're using a stop loss. So good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. You're in pretty good shape, it looks like, Yeah. And you're a child of the 70s, so there you go. Gen X, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that share party going on. Let's go to 800, folks. Let's get 800, folks. And my man, Mark, we want you to make a ton of money, bro. Make a ton of money. We'll keep it on beat right now while we're trying to get a dub for the community, so we can see what goes on with it. If it percolates upward, right? Doubles, little percolation. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that dub. I gotta redeem myself, doubles. I'm gonna put all these stocks on high heat. Let them cook a little bit. Still 29 minutes before power hour. All right, so that's what's going on. We're going to get a share party going on. We're going to go to 800 folks. Let's go and get 800 folks in the stream with us. And we're going to try to get a win, a victory royale. I should have played better the last couple of games. I don't know. I'm a little tired. My pleasure, brother. My pleasure. Gen X babies rule, baby. Let's go. Woo! Yes, brother. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Like, subscribe, and share, peeps. Thank you, man. That's very cool, Mark. Appreciate it, brother. Let's go. All right. I'm going to try to get this dub. Okay? I mean, this is my last game for the day, and then after that, we're going to check out the stonks again. I'm going to land on Frosty again, but this time I'm going to be a little bit more careful. I'm going to land at the lodge first, the Christmas lodge first. I'm going to go a little slower, a little more methodical, you know what I mean? A little bit more methodical, not push so much and try to be calculated, and try to get that win. We're looking at BEAT, currently up 28%, multi-day runner. VMAR was the big runner today, one of the big runners, currently up 144%. AMCI, a multi-day runner from yesterday, currently up 82%. SRXH ran over 320% this morning on news, but then practically round-tripped, so we got that going on. Not bueno. I don't like that. I don't like that, doubles. I don't like it at all, I tell you, fella. I don't like the round trippies, Trippy. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, somebody landed nearby, bro. And I don't have the best of weapons, but we'll just go with it, We're just gonna go with it, bro. We're just gonna go with it. That would really stink if somebody's in that house with weapons already. That would stink. And it looks like somebody's in that house with weapons already. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. I hate camping. Kinda have to do it. Thank you for looting for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sad. Man, he didn't even do a good job looting, bruh. What's wrong with you, bro? Look at all the stuff you left here. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, fella? Look, I bet you didn't even know that this was lootable, you know? I bet you he didn't even know, Doubles. I bet you. I bet you this creature didn't know any of that. All right, let's get it going, Doubles. What do you think? Should we get it going? Let's go. All right, let's go. Now, I'm going into storm, Doubles. You know that, right? All right, it don't matter. It don't matter none. It don't matter. It don't mean nothing. I gotta get better weapons than this stuff. I don't think anybody came here. Bro, why is it that when I land at the Christmas Lodge, there's never anybody here? Why, bro? Why? Why is that? Why? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Look at that. That loot up there has not even been touched, bro. Bro.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Oh, man, that's annoying, dude. Every time I don't land here, bro. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Man.
Well, at least it hasn't been touched, right?
Somebody was here. Somebody's here. Somebody's here. Somebody's here. He's over there. I think he's in here. I don't know. I don't know where this guy's at. I heard him, but I don't know where he's at. I don't know. Box said, thank you for the show, gentlemen. My pleasure, man. Hopefully we'll see you again. We also have the 820 show, Market Movers, which is strictly stock related, where we have DBL Nicks searching for parabolic runners pre-market into the open every day, Monday through Friday, 8:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can check that out too if you have an opportunity. Go ahead and check it out, Doubles, right? Check it out. Thanks so much for joining us, Mark. Appreciate that. All right, bro. I'm just gonna get myself into the zone. You know? Get a little loft. Get a little loft. We're looking for some victims, some potential people we could land on. But I think I'm gonna be like a little more calculated, Doubles. I don't know, like a calculation. Ooh, is that, dude? Is that what I think it is? No, that's not a llama, is it? That's not a llama, right? No, that's not a llama. That's not a llama, Doubles. It's not. It's not. I don't know. I don't see anything I like over here. I don't know, bro. What's going on here, man? I want like something good to land on. You know, like. I want to just land on somebody. Ooh, look. Somebody's in the air, bro. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that fella. Where'd he go?
This is only Fortnite because that guy would have probably got shredded by 10.
Did he try to land on me?
I don't know what he tried to do. It wasn't smart, whatever it was.
I'm trying to find him, bro.
Thank God this is not like... there was
Where
a
did
game
the...
I played where, like,
Where did this guy go, bro?
There was a game I played where I was flying and somebody did try to drop on my plane to attack me.
They did
He
that?
got shredded by my engine.
They tried to jump on top of the plane?
Yeah, he got shredded by the propellers.
I don't know, man.
I was like, oh.
No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. No bueno. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. No. Naughty.
Not nice.
Alright, where? I need, like... no, right over here. I can go get some shield over here. Why not, Doubles? Let's get some shield here, no? There it is. That's what I was looking for. They put up a fort at the racetrack, bro? Seriously?
Yep.
Like, people really landed here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say, Doubles. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Alright, we're still looking for people. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. We're fully shielded, right, Doubles? Let's go up a little. I need a human llama. Llama. VMAR, moving up. We're watching Beat. Went down just a little bit. Mark's playing this one for like a multi-day swing, it looks like. A multi-day swing. Swingy. I don't see anybody, bro. This is annoying. Come on, man. Anybody. I don't know. What do you think, Doubles? RILY moving up, 58%. Wait, is that somebody right there, Doubles? No. Nobody. Nope.
Nobody.
I don't see nobody. Man, what the heck? Where is everyone? Somebody just rifted over there. See that? Someone rifted over here. Still looking for some potential people to play with. I don't know. This season's getting boring, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe because I'm covering so much land and they hear the plane and they hide. Could that be it, Doubles? Could that be the issue? Because I mean, I'm just like going back and forth, and I don't see nobody. I don't see no one. Come on, shoot at me. Come on. Let's get a share party. Let's share it up. Let's get to 800. Let's go, baby. Let's get 800 folks here. 800, 900. SRXH. Big runner. Early morning. A pump and a dump. Trying to move up. 73%. Riley. Trying to move up. 59%. 21 million float. 19 million volume. You could see it on the custom scanners from our private Discord that we're sharing with you. The market mover scanner, top gainer scanner, including float and volume. Go ahead and get that 4-day trial for $9.99. $9.99, and you'll gain access to multiple scanners that we've custom made for our community. Educational content as well. Much educational content that we created for our community as well as support type of information to learn what type of news is going on with the particular stock, what's causing it to run, filings, press releases, and all that stuff, all available in the Discord. So it's more than just an amazing community, which it is. It also provides you with actual tools to help you achieve your goals. There you go. Let's go. Right, Doubles? Yeah. But I don't see nobody here, and this is starting to annoy me because, dude, I'm just flying around, and it seems to me that everybody's just hiding, you know? What do you think, Doubles? Right? I mean, I think they're just hiding. Because I haven't seen a doggone person yet. Terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Oh, somebody's shooting at the coach. Someone finally, where you at, fella? Right there. And of course, and he rifted. Come on, turkey. Come on, turkey.
He's trying to land on your plane.
Is he? Where'd you go, fella? Thought you wanted to play. What happened?
He thinks he's slick and he's trying to land on
I know, I saw that. Right? I guess that's a new... Look, somebody just rifted again.
I mean, like, if you could hijack
He's shooting again. He's shooting at... Where are they shooting from, bro? Right there, I see him. He's gonna rift again, bro. course he rifted, bro. Of course he rifted, bro. You knew that was coming. You knew he was doing that, bro. You knew he was doing that, bro. And he's got one of those try-hard skids too.
Oh my god.
Unless it was a I don't know if it was a default. Was it a default? I hear gunfire. I don't know. I'm just gonna go and land somewhere and watch these fellas and start. Ooh, look right there. Let's get some loot. I tell you, the big bucks. I tell you. Oh my. Oh my. I got it, bro. I got it. Ooh, look at.
I would treat that as heresy. Also,
I gotta get some mats, bro. I want to keep the SMG because I only have a gray AR doubles. He kept teleporting. Did you catch that, doubles? Yeah, let's see what happens here. We're getting close to power hour. 14 minutes to power hour, folks. 14 minutes to power hour. I'm gonna go and see if I can get this guy. I want to see if I can get him. Let's go. Right? He rifted like crazy, dog. You know?
yeah, I saw that.
He's probably not here anymore, you know? Oh, somebody's still rifting around, fella. Someone's shooting down below. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
Where they at, though?
I don't know.
Where they at, though?
I don't know. They're shooting at the coach, doubles. They're shooting at the coach, doubles. They're shooting at the coach, doubles. Where are you shooting from? All right. All right, doubles. Where are the enemies, doubles? Where are the enemies, doubles? Doubles, where are the enemies?
I don't know.
Let's get a share party.
Shit party. Party people. Party people. We don't get funky.
Uh-huh.
So Sonic Forces gonna get funky.
Yeah. Okay, we got enemies here, doubles. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get some enemies here. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that loot right there. I feel like I should take that. But I'm wondering why it's out there like that, bro. Somebody's here. Shh. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Doubles, what do you think, bro?
Ish.
All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's get ourselves situated. Right, doubles?
Situation.
We got a situation. Ooh, look at that. We're still looking okay. Somebody right there, bro. Ooh! All right. All right.
All right.
Let's get that share party going on. All right. We got 3 more animes. Anime. Come on now. Let's go. Let's get that share party. EEX moving up 42%. Uh-oh. Shh. Hold on. We got an enemy over here. Somebody was coming towards me. Ooh, they're fighting each other right there, bro. 195, they're in the storm, I tell you. All right, 1v1v1. 1v1, 2 enemies and myself. All right, we're just gonna chill, wait until they start fighting each other. Anything good? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I feel like I should. You know what? All right. Right there, bro. Dead. Ah, doubles. Ah, I played it poorly, bro. I played it poorly. All right. 6 minutes to power hour. And BEAT is moving 33%, breaks the resistance level at $3.20. So that's good for Mark. That's good. Let's go check out VMAR. Let's check it out. VMAR. VMAR. And it's breaking down from the pennant. Now it is bearish. Let's get this out of the way. It is moving towards power hour and it's pulling back. So it looks like a irregular head and shoulders pattern, which is no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Bearish, bearish, bearish. We got this going on over here. We got this going on over here, which is the head. And we got the irregular shoulder right over there. So let's go ahead and put that other shoulder right there. And that's not good because that could be a potential flush right over here, potential flush. So that's not good. VMAR, you got to do better than that. I need your price action to stay above the VWAP. The VWAP's at 93 cents. I need you above that price point. AMCI, let's take a look at it. AMCI still in that cup and handle type of formation, but the 9 EMA is starting to degrade downward. We don't like that. We need to see the price stay above the VWAP and bounce off of it. So we'll see what happens. This is a 2-day continuation play. So again, a little bit more tricky. SRXH ran very strong pre-market, then did the round trip, and now it looks like it's just fading away. Fading away. Riley up 56%. It's a slow mover. It broke resistance at a significant key level of $5.50. It had a double bottom, and it did continue to move upward. However, it's moving on very light volume. It is a 21 million float stock, and it has 20 million in volume. However, the volume did go up from when we first started streaming the show. Let's get a share party. Let's get to 800. Let's get to 800. It basically went from 16 million to 20 million. So volume has come in ever so lightly. EEX I'm not going to look at because the volume is just so low, under 1 million shares, 12 million volume, but it is up 41%. EDHL, let's take a quick look at it. Not enough volume on it, but let's take a look at it. EDHL, it is a 9 million float stock with only 6 million in volume. It's up 41%, but it definitely needs volume love. Maybe now that we're getting close to power hour, we'll see some volume love, baby. We'll see some volume love. AMCI one more time. Let's take a look at it. AMCI. In that cup and handle formation, we'll see what happens. And then Riley, RILY, double bottom breakout. So I guess we'll keep an eye on those two. Neither one of them is really like doing it for me, doubles. I got to be honest with you, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, and also x.com, aka Twitter, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money, Twitter at Coach Nick Money, Twitch at Coach Nick Money, and also we're on TikTok at DBL Nicks, at DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money, baby. Money, 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 money. Money. And of course, you're looking at one of multiple custom scanners that we created for our Discord community on the left side of the screen. This is the Market Movers Top Gainer scanner. We also have a breakout scanner. We also have float, as well as volume, as well as news and filings, and much, much more that's provided with the scanners in the Discord. And as a Discord member, you have access to this particular scanner, as well as other scanners like the breakout scanner, as well as other features that we have, in addition to search features to look at the news on stocks that you're interested in, and research whatever is going on with that particular stock. All those features are included in Discord, plus educational content is also included in the Discord. So go ahead and click the link in the description or in the pinned comment for a 4-day trial for $9.99. Let us know that you're source on the stream. Tell us about it, right? That'd be great. Let us know. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with that. Also, make sure you put your notifications on for the YouTube at Coach Nick Money, so that you don't miss the morning show, Microcap Mornings, 8:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, with the star of the show, my co-host, the one and only DBL Nicks in the house. We like to call him the Rainmaker. And his trusty sidekick, the ABCD parabolic pouncing wildebeest. I mean, an absolute monster. Finding ABCD parabolics. We like to call her the Serengeti specialist, the one, the only DBL Mobs in the house, folks. Yes. All right. So that's 8:20 in the morning, that show. It's pre-market into the open of the trading day, and they're catching all the parabolic runners in the morning live on YouTube. So go ahead and check that out. Indelibles, I want you to achieve all your goals and aspirations and your dreams. We call you Indelibles because we want you to leave your mark, and we want your mark to be left unerasable, aka Indelibles. We want you to not only achieve all your dreams and aspirations, but be an inspiration for others, because it's always better and more fun to have success with other people around you. Let's go, baby.
Yes,
We want to
sir.
thank you very much for joining us on the show. We want to tell you that we love you very much because you make all this possible. I hope you got a lot of laughs from the show. I hope you learned something from the show, and I hope you just had a really good day. All right. Be greenable. Much love. It's Coach Nick Money.
Give your licks.
And we're out.